Dorian Tool International turns machining into profit. Introducing the Accu-Set Plus Tool Presetter, featuring rigid all-steel construction, high-precision linear guides and bearings for tool measurement, reduced setup time, and easy operation. Some of the features of the Accu-Set Presetter include the ability to measure a tool with up to a 10-inch diameter and a 12-inch height. The Z400 model measures up to 16 inches high. The tool sleeve is interchangeable, so you can measure tools with various V-flange holders. This presetter measures any tool diameter and length by using a spring-loaded probe and indicator to correctly gauge the dimensions of the tool with an accuracy of 2/10,000ths of an inch and a resolution of 5/100,000ths of an inch. Before using the presetter, it is essential to clean all contact surfaces. Simply wipe down the diameter of the sleeve and the interior diameter of the presetter. Then, take the sleeve and apply a thin coating of oil and secure it into the presetter. Also, be sure to clean the tool's taper before securing it into the sleeve. We are now going to set the reference point. We will determine the reference on the x-axis by touching the contact point to the diameter of the sleeve. Allow the contact point to go near the tool sleeve, lock using the locking knobs, then use the adjustment knob until the gauge hits 0. Press the X button and then enter to set. Perform the same procedure for the Z-axis by touching the contact point to the top face of the sleeve, locking, and adjusting with the adjustment knob. Press the Z button and then enter to set. The reference is complete. We can now proceed to measure the tool itself. Touch the contact point to the diameter of the tool and rotate to find the maximum diameter. In this case, you will find the maximum diameter by watching the maximum reading on the gauge. Once this is found, use the adjustment knob as shown until the gauge reads 0. The measurement is shown as the X value. Then, adjust the contact point to the top of the tool and use the adjustment knob to dial in the exact measurement. This is shown as the Z value. This is the control board, which allows the user to interact with the Accu-Set. You can select this button to switch between absolute and relative mode. This button will allow you to switch between inches and millimeters. And this button will switch scaling, or the radius and diameter. In order to store a tool's parameters, measure the tool as before. Find the diameter, then press the Hold X button to freeze the value. Measure the tool's height, and then press the Hold Z button to freeze the value. Name the tool and press Enter to store it in the memory. You can store up to 9,900 tools. You can access your stored tools by pressing the menu key. Select the tool option and then hit Enter. To modify a tool measurement, select Modify from the tool option. Select your tool and enter in a new value for the X-axis first, as indicated by the blinking X button. Then hit Enter. Repeat the procedure for the Z-axis. Hit the Tool Exit button to return to the main screen. The Accu-Set allows you to store up to 99 machine origins to compensate for any difference in length. Hit the menu key to select origin, and then press Enter. Press the menu button to select Make from the options. Give your origin a number. When the X button blinks, enter the tool sleeve's radius. This is etched on a tool sleeve in millimeters, so convert the value if using inches. Press Enter to confirm. When the Z button blinks, enter the height compensation and press Enter. Give the origin a name and press Enter to store. You can select an origin by hitting the menu key, selecting Origin, then Select, and navigating to your tool name, then pressing Enter. Your origin is now set. The presetter is simple to calibrate when the Z-axis of the tool needs to be set parallel to the Z-axis of the column. To check this, use the included master gauge as shown. Touch the master gauge's diameter and set to relative mode to show 0 inches. Proceed to measure the top of the master gauge. If the measurement is off, you can adjust the position by tightening the set screws, depending on which direction the gauge leans. Repeat until the gauge is perfectly straight. Please refer to the manual for further instructions.